Hi, I am Aditya. I was enrolled in Project Coda, the decision making course at Anastasis Academy. The course was extremely helpful with a lot of focus on how to solve each question rather than following a set generic approach. We were made to look into the requirements of the question and understand what the question was demanding of us. Also, the course included a lot of tests in the form of sectional tests as well as full length tests. After each test, we were made to come to class and discuss the test, where students were allowed to give their views as to why an answer they thought was correct or incorrect. After that, Sir guided us to the correct answer. Overall, this helped me a lot to gain confidence in the decision making section and ultimately score well in the ZAT DM section and overall in the ZAT as well.
Hi, my name is Angela and I am an ex-Coda student. My review of the Coda course is that it is a brilliant course. Sir puts in a lot of hard work, and if you are willing to work hard as well, you're sorted for that. You don't need to look anywhere else. You don't need to practice anything else. Sir is going to take care of you, and it's the best place that you can study decision making from. Trust me on this. And honestly, I was sort of lost after CAT. I found Sir's YouTube video randomly. It was on my explore page. I remember watching the video for Coda and then taking a chance and enrolling in the course. It has helped me immensely. I have gotten 4 times the number of marks that I had obtained last year when I wrote that, and I highly recommend it to everyone who is concerned about how the class will be and how often it will take place, etc. etc. It's worth every penny of yours. Go ahead and invest this money. If you crack that, you will be going to a grade B school. And yeah, just don't think about it too much and enroll yourself.
Project Coda by Anastasis Academy was a really wonderful course. Arvind sir would go to any depth to make you actually understand that why the particular decision is the best out of the five that you will have in your options. The classes were really amazing and very long and very in depth. I really liked the way the classes went, and the practice material would be more than enough to make you understand how to go about decision making. And as some extra perks, you'll get material for the English section as well. Mocks were on par more or less with the actual that exam. But yeah, for decision making, I don't think you can find a better teacher or a better course available in the market. He's one of the best, and he'll make sure that there's no room for silly errors or biased judgment in your decision making process in the ZAT exam. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Ayush. I have been a student of Coda 22. I found the course very structured. There were a lot of mocks, there were a lot of sectionals, and each of them followed with a lot of solutions, which were very clear and insightful. We also had a Telegram group where we could ask questions, so that was also very nice. Apart from that, what I particularly liked is that since some DM questions are ambiguous, so Sir used to say very clearly that this is a question in which he does not agree with the ZAT authorities or ZAT solution. So I think this is what gave me confidence that he is aware of what he is teaching and he stands by his principle, as I think DM requires. So all the best for your exams. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Charul Chandak. I'd enrolled for Project Coda in order to prepare for the decision-making section of ZAT 2023. So the thing with the decision-making section is that people generally believe that there is no particular structure or logic behind it. But my learning experience at Project Coda helped me understand that that is definitely not the case. So Shankar sir helped us build on the basics of decision-making by firstly having detailed discussions on each and every decision-making set which has appeared in previous years. Those discussions were the most important part of this course because it helped us look at a particular problem from different perspectives and then come to a final solution. Other than this, our practice was supplemented with a number of sectional tests and mock tests, which in total were more than enough to prepare us for the final day. Eventually, in comparison to all the other two sections, that is the VALR and the quant section, I was able to score the most marks in the decision making section, which also made up for a large part of my total ZAT score. So for anyone who is looking for guidance for the decision making section for ZAT 2024, you should definitely check out Project Coda.
Hi everybody, my name is Govind and I was a student of Project Coda 1.0 for the preparation of the decision making section at ZAT 2023. To say about the course was inherently designed in such a way wherein it basically allowed us to challenge our own thinking, think about as to what all different perspectives can be raised and can be thought about pertaining to a particular question or situation. So decision making is something which essentially can never be thought as the faculty at Anastasis Academy, that is Arvind Shankar sir would say. But at the same point in time, the idea and the mechanism as to how to think while reading a question is very important. One cannot be sure of one answer to one question of decision making in a paper because it's absolutely that authority's decision to make a response to a particular question. So all in all, the course had highlighted a lot of theories. We had completed theories in the first two classes itself, but it was majorly reliant on the different mock sectionals for decision making and past day papers, wherein the students were allowed to discuss about different thinkings or thoughts running through their mind for a particular question, and sir was all the time available to either think through that particular lens and maybe give us certain insights which worked in the favor of one of the thoughts, or it did not work. But all in all, it gave us a perspective and a reason as to how to think about a particular question. So that's how the course has been designed, and from ZAT 2022 to ZAT 2023 there has been a 3 times increase in my decision making marks per se. So all in all, Shankar sir has done a terrific job in teaching us the decision making section. Thank you.
The most important thing that Shankar sir does during the course is provide you with some basic guidelines, some basic fundamental principles that apply in most of the DM situations. This is something that I have prepared for ZAT last year as well as this year. This is something I've seen missing in almost every course. You'll see every teacher trying to teach you situation by situation and case by case. And even though you have to treat DM case by case, you need to have some principles, some morals in your head before going forward with it and applying it individually in every set. So that is one thing that helped me a lot. Apart from that, sir did not just let us know his answers. He had an actual debate, discussion where he listened to our points, discussed his, and that sort of opened our mindset towards questions. The most important thing in DM is understanding how to approach a case, which is something that this course, Project Coda, taught me. So I'm very thankful to the sir, and my marks improved immensely from last attempt. So go join Coda.
I am Sagar. I got 99 plus percentile in ZAT and 740 in GMAT. In decision making session, I got 98 percentile, and this thanks to Shankar sir. I will tell you how. Like taking coaching from Anastasis Academy for Project Coda was one of my best decision because Shankar sir's approach was very different from others. First thing is उन्होंने सिर्फ limited batch size रखा अपने बैच का, लाइक सिर्फ 70 पीपल थे एंड लाइव सिर्फ 30 ही आते थे, एंड उन्होंने शंकर सर ने सबको परमिशन दी थी कि वो अनम्यूट करके अपने जो भी डाउट है वो पूछ सके, और सर ने वो डाउट्स क्लियर भी किए. तो वो चीज़ डिसीजन मेकिंग बिकॉज थोड़ा डिस्कसिव सेक्शन है तो उसमें मुझे बहुत हेल्प मिली. दूसरी चीज़ जो मैंने आज तक किसी भी कोचिंग में नहीं देखा, जो सिर्फ शंकर के सर के साथ मैंने देखा, वो था कि जब भी मतलब मेरी आदत थी और कभी अपना टाइम वेस्ट करने की, लाइक रैंडम ग्रुप्स पे टाइम पास करना ये वो सब, तो शंकर सर ने मुझे, जब भी मैं ऑनलाइन होता था, शंकर सर का मैसेज आता, ऑनलाइन क्यों हूँ भाई, क्या कर रहे हो भाई। तो वजह उस मैसेज को देख के मुझे गिल्ट होता था कि लाइक आई वॉज वेस्टिंग माई टाइम एंड माई टीचर वॉज रिकमेंडिंग मी टू नॉट डू सो। तो उसके बाद मैंने अपना टाइम वेस्ट करना कम किया एंड इन दोनों चीज़ों की वजह से और शंकर सर की इस पर्सनल मेंटरशिप की वजह से आई वॉज एबल टू क्रैक दैट।
Hey folks, Sandeep Srinivas this side. I am a graduate from NIT Raurkela and I was part of Project Coda, which is a dedicated course for the DM section of ZAT. We all know how tricky the DM section is, but this course has really helped me to excel in this section. I scored 11.15 marks in the DM section of ZAT 2023. This course starts from scratch, covers all the fundamentals and nitty-gritties of the section. Then it moves on to extensive practice from multiple sources and past year papers. And all of this is done in live session with sir, where we get to clarify all our doubts on the spot. So a combination of all these factors has definitely helped me in having a strong hold of the section. So I would recommend this course to anyone who is preparing for the ZAT exam. Therefore, go for it and good luck.
The way the course was structured really helped me because of the fact that there were theory classes in the very start, which made me gain perspective of what things to be taken care of in the future. For example, you need not apply every template to every question. You need to see what is asked in the question instead. Secondly, all the previous year questions were discussed along with sectional tests, so it helped me apply that theory into practical. And lastly, the fact that I could solve my doubts in real time basis, it made the course quite relevant for me personally.
My name is Shubham and I've been a student of Anastasis Academy's Project Coda. When it came to the ZAT exam, I used to feel extremely uncomfortable because I couldn't understand the approach to tackle the questions on the ZAT decision making section. But through the live group discussions on real life case studies and Arvind sir's input on my points, I got to understand the logical frameworks that I can apply in order to tackle the problems on the decision making section. And along with this, the diversity of questions on the mock helped me a lot in exposing myself to the breadth of the questions that the ZAT could have thrown at me. I would recommend the course as a one-stop solution to anybody who wants to prepare for the ZAT decision-making section.